Send Longshanks live, and we'll get this show on the road. I believe, I don't know whether Elliot from Gollum's Gamers has introduced himself, but Elliot over in the corner is doing some live streaming this weekend. And you don't have to be on the games on live on YouTube if you don't want to, but he's hoping to get a good mixture of people from across the spectrum of the tabletops, and will be live streaming and doing some commentary over the course of the weekend. So he will approach you, I believe, to get you on the live stream if you want. Hopefully that's pretty much everything. There's a well-priced, reasonably priced bar with alcohol and homebrew. The Ent draft is back. We've got cans of Coke and there's a kettle and all that, so we'll get hot drinks sorted soon. But let's get you to the tables. I believe we're doing it straight away.
So Elliot hasn't got a table number for his table.
Elliot hasn't got a table number for his table, so it's...
If we generate the draw, Elliot will come over here.
Yeah, and he'll pick a table. Great.
Elliot's on down at the bottom.
Fabulous, fabulous. So, of course, the first scenario is Seize the Imp. So a slight amendment to Seize the Prize. I'll bring the Imps round for the tables any second. Do check the event pack for details of the slight variation to the scenario. And, of course, the winner gets to take home one of these precious, precious Imps, courtesy of Forge Master Minis. I don't know where he is, Sam Palmer, and James Mercer-Can, who was also in the room somewhere, who designed the original concept. So thank you to those guys, and I'll get you started.
Here we are, ladies and gents. Who do we have in the chat this morning? On a brisk Saturday morning, 9:15. Who do we have? That's James Goebel's arse on the stream. Love to see that. You pop that out, James. Here we go. This is that early morning content for you guys. We've got 18 people in the chat. Is anyone here? Don't know if I'm on a delay. There was a delay last night. But I'm going to have to leave you in the hands of Ashley Walger for just a moment, because I need to go and sort out the draw. So, hello from Australia. Let's leave you in Ashley Walger's hands.
This is so epic. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go to my game. I'm playing, so I don't know where he's run off to. And yeah, I'm playing Nick on table 16, round 1. I don't know who he is, but I'm sure it's going to be an excellent game. Hello to Italy. Oh my god, the US, Greece, Australia, Germany. Blimey. I did not realise there'd be such an international crowd here today. The chat's over here. So we got Australia, Greece, the US, Italy, Germany. How epic. Who are you playing round 1, Sam?
I forgot his name.
Oh, I thought you said it was Pete Harvey.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. It's changed, is it?
Jared Ross.
Oh, nice. Shout out to Jared. Shout out to Nick, who I'm playing. And I wish Elliot gets back soon, because I have no idea what's going on. So the new, I wonder if I can get, I wonder if I can just tell everybody about the new Seize the Imp scenario. That's epic content right now, isn't it, gamers? Right, Elliot's back. Bye all.
Hello, right. Best of luck, Ashley. I hope Ashley kept you guys in good stead just there. Probably not, but who do we have in the chat? We have Panos, hello from Greece, good morning. Forefathers Gaming from the US. Rowlett from Italy, hello Rowlett. Don Tansky, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, apologies. From Germany, we do have game 1 getting underway very, very shortly. We do have our very own James Goebel, who you can now see at the table, joining us. You are right there, James, right there. There we go. We got James Goebel straight on the stream. The Gollum's Gamers. There was meant to be all 9 of us here this weekend, but Jay has unfortunately had to drop out last minute, unfortunately, which is a shame. But yes, we have James versus Pete Harvey, one of the 7th City Crusaders. We will have a look at his list along with the along with the event pack, because it's quite a unique sort of pack and a scenario as well, is a slightly altered version of Seize the Prize that we're going to be looking at first of all. So I'm just going to go and get my microphone from Matt, and I will leave you guys in the company of the room for just one moment. Okay, we return. I'm going to have to move that microphone. Usanvi, hope you got some practice game, Sam. You rock. Ash, morning, Mr. Shingler. Good morning, Mr. John Partridge. Let me move this camera very quickly. Okay, so just a very quick thing. Any time beyond the stream, because I can flick your mics at any time. That is the wrong microphone. Okay, so you what? Sorry, you sing, mate. You crack on. I'll be hearing it in my ears. So yeah. No, wherever you like, mate. Crack on. Nice one. Okay, Buongiorno from Bristol. Gibble the fish in the chat. Good morning. So, can the people in the chat please let me know how the audio is? Can you guys hear the room? How does the room sound? Can you hear the tournament? Is it too loud? What is the... So they can't hear you the whole time. I can hear you the whole time, but then I'll switch back and... Yes, yeah, that's it really. So you guys you crack on. Felix, the room is jumpy. Room is quiet. Felix, good to see you in the stream, mate. When you say jumpy, but it's not too loud. Okay, you can hear it, but it's not too loud. That's good. I think a little bit of ambience is good. I think a little bit of background noise, so it's not just me the entire time. And obviously we can hear the players as well. I will cut to the player audio for a sec. Oh, it cuts in and out. The room audio. Is that only when I talk, Felix? So when I talk, you can hear it, but then when I stop talking, it goes away? Is that a thing? Because I think I could sort that. But it's good. Audio is fine. Okay, we're hearing some good things. Obviously this is my first time doing it. Obviously I did the practice stream last night, but there wasn't 80 people in the room right next to me, so definitely doing some testing here to start. But the boys aren't underway just yet. I don't think the round has actually started yet. There's still terrain and things coming in on tables and all that sort of thing. It's a very big event here in Lincoln. But we will cut to the player audio and see if that is working. Okay.
And stuff, so I'm not trying to cheat you. Just call me out if you think any of the stats are wrong when we're playing.
Don't worry, I know it, so. Hang on. Such a classic, like, Imps list.
It's this guy.
Most of the goblins grabbing and pulling bits out. Take extra things
Okay, so we've got John Partridge in the chat saying that the room ambience is good on the player audio, but is it when I'm on this microphone that it cuts in and out a little bit? Is that where we're at? Because I think that could be an issue with this microphone that I can probably fix. Oh. Player audio really good. John says hi, James. So we've got a Gollum's Gamers v 7 City Crusaders matchup round 1. I saw that on the list and I thought there's no way we can pass that up. Game 1. Although I did realise, I will be showing this, I did realise it sees the Imp though, and obviously you're using Merkwood Rangers. So are you just right, what are we doing here? So I guess we should get their lists. So we can go to James Goebel. James Goebel. People will be very familiar with James's lists. Although, they should be on the event page now, I assume. What do we have here? Lists. Okay, so do we have, say, Goebel? James does he have his lists on Longshanks? Oh, he does. Okay, and then what about Pete? Pete. Harvey. Pete Harvey also does. Okay, well that's going to make things easier for me then. Hello there, good morning. Yeah, I think if your mic is on detect audio, it then picks up snippets in the room each time it turns on for you. Okay, yeah, so I think I can turn that off, John. Yeah, because I've put on like a noise suppression thing. So if we go, sorry guys, we go, okay, so what about now? What do we think now, John? Is that sort of better? I've turned off some noise suppression. Can you hear more of the room now? Or is it only when I talk? What do we think on that? Is that any better? We have 4 Farthings Gamers saying, what are the points level for the tournament? So this is a 550-point tournament with a slightly unique format, so which I will run through. We've just got an announcement. One moment. Okay, we have the timer starting right Yeah, oh no! We have the room audio is loud and not cutting in and out now. You can still be heard clearly. Okay, cool. I just turned off some noise suppression. So we have the timer starting now. So I'm going to leave you in the hands of the players just for one moment while I sort out the timer on the stream.
And Dernhelm.
Yeah.
And 2 Royal Guards.
Yeah.
No throwing spears today. So.
No throwing spears. I like that. Throwing spears hurt me.
I've got some throwing stones. That's probably the only.
Oh no. Something tells me you might not win the shooting war in this.
No, yeah, I think probably not.
As good as Mary is.
I'm just gonna grab a chair. So
Just grab the one behind.
Oh, they were playing on that table a minute ago.
They were, but I don't know. I think they moved over to this one.
Stick my stuff back over there then.
I can't wait to shout out the unexpected podcast every time I roll this dice. If you bought your models.
8, 5, 2.
Oh, the trackers, yeah.
So Leggy is 3.
They are both 3-2, 3-2.
3, 2, 3.
We should now have a timer on the stream. Everything should be good there. Everything should be fine there, I hope. We have 27 people in the chat now. Lovely. Good morning to everyone on this Saturday morning. So, obviously, we have a fair amount of international people in the chat. They were saying at the start, from Australia, the US, and all sorts of things, who have probably never heard of Lord of the Imps, maybe. What are the factions? Yes, I'm going to run through that right now. So, let's switch to this view just here. Boom. So, this is the rules pack for Lord of the Imps. So, to very briefly run through it, it's very unique. So you basically have one 550 point list for day 1 and then a slightly different one for day 2. So you swap lists for day 1 heading into day 2. So as Harry has put on here, so you must bring one 550 point army. Your army leader is chosen in the normal way. You must also choose a lieutenant. This will be the hero with the second highest tier, heroic tier that is. And then on day 1 you'll use a 550 point army, but then on day 2 your leader will have succumbed to the curse of the imp and dies. So you remove your leader's warband from your army, and then you can replace that up to the same points value with more heroes and troops and all that sort of thing for day 2. Now the thing there though is that your lieutenant needs to be sort of a pretty decent hero, because the first scenario of day 2 is Contest of Champions. This is a 7-game event, so game 5, first game, day 2 is Contest of Champions. So you need to account for that. Your lieutenant for day 1 needs to be a good enough hero to be your leader for Contest day 2. So there's lots of lists, obviously tailoring, because you know the scenario. So right now we have Seize the Imp, which is a slightly different version of Seize the Prize. Game 2 we have Domination, so we'll be seeing 2 games this morning before lunch. Game 3 after lunch will be Storm the Camp, and then the Imp's Curse, which is a slightly modified version of the doubles scenario, which we'll go into a little bit further. Then like I said, game 5, day 2, we have Contest. And then for game 6, it's either Command the Battlefield or Fog of War. Harry will roll for that, or will roll for that. And in game 7, depending on the previous roll, will be either Breakthrough or Clash by Moonlight. So 7 games. So starting things off with Seize the Imp. So the only modifications, I believe, so you can pick up the prize as normal in Seize the Prize, but then after priority but before movement, if your model is in possession of the prize, or the imp in this case, you roll a dice on a 3+, you keep the prize, but on a 1 or a 2, like in Heirlooms where you're transfixed on a 1 or a 2, you drop the prize basically, and the imp is on the run. So on the run, the imp may make a move before any other models on the table. The imp always moves its full 4 inches in a direction chosen by the player who loses priority. So the imp kind of runs away 4 inches somewhere, and then obviously you can go and pick it back up again, only if you roll that 1 or 2. So it's not if you get the prize you instantly kind of win. If you've got a flying model and you're flying off the board, that's not the first thing that's gonna happen. So the players are deploying at the moment. Let's get you guys to a little... So I should probably go into the lists, but I did want to show you guys what's obviously happening on the board, but I do have the lists here. So I guess we'll cut to the list very briefly. I've been talking about the scenarios and stuff, but what I'll do, I can put the top cam in the corner up here for you guys. Yes, so looking at the list, so first of all, we have Pete Harvey from the 7th City Crusaders. Obviously, our rivals at the moment in the GBHL. They are the top team in the GBHL at the moment, with us in second place just behind them. So Pete Harvey is using a Misty Mountains and Rohan Alliance. So it's led by Guahe, obviously very good for Seize the Prize, who has Theoden with lots of kit, Derwine, Gamling and Dernhelm. Now obviously a bit of an interesting alliance there, but that's because day 2 you drop your leader and then you go into Riders of Theoden for day 2 at 550, which is obviously a very good list. So a number of the 7th City players are using this list this weekend. So we're seeing it game 1 here at Lord of the Imps. So that is Pete Harvey's list. And then if we go to James Goble, here we go, Gollum's Gamers, here we have James. So he's using Mirkwood Rangers, so he's got Leggy with a Sentinel and lots of Rangers, then he's got Tariel as the Lieutenant with another Sentinel and more Rangers, so 26 models, so lots of shooting here for James, against obviously lots of movement for Pete, and Seize the Prize, that is obviously very good. And then day 2, James drops Leggy and gets a Mirkwood Ranger Captain, so Tariel will be his leader for day 2 contest. So those are the lists that the players are going to be using. Let's head back over to the players here and have a look at what they are doing in deployment. So James has deployed sort of on that top side there, 12-inch deployment in Seize the Prize. So he's got Guar here and obviously the heroes. Why is the timer set for such a long time? So the round timer is 1 hour and 45 minutes for these games. 550 points, 1 hour 45 is the timer on the round. Yes, this is round 1. We've just started. 9 AM, 4 games today here at Lord of the Imps. Is Devon international? I do not believe so, John. That is it's not that far away. Let's be honest. Morning to Banjo Unchained. Love to see that from you, my guy. Skips to StarCraft. What are the factions? Yeah, just been through that. So they are just rolling for Prio, and I believe Pete is going to start moving here. So let's go over to the players.
So should get everybody.
Should do. You'd hope so, unless you've really messed something up.
That was the plan. So, right.
And for this one, do you have to be infantry to pick up? Because I know you're doing normal Seize the Prize. I don't know
I think
about
it's the same,
this.
but he is.
Okay.
The eagle is, right?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Just
I
wanted to
always,
make sure.
Yeah, I always mix. Yeah, because you have to dig. Do you have to dig it? Yeah. It's going to be him anyway, so we don't have to worry about it.
Of course, but
Yeah. It's a good question. Because
It's like really eye-catching.
let's put you there.
Okay, so we do have very early, obviously, Pete here with his lots of movement going straight for the prize. So he won Prio, and he's going straight up with obviously the Rohan contingent. So as we can see here, they are blocking off James here in the front. I've actually got some tech here for you guys. So we're going to go to this view here, and then we have some... oh no, maybe we don't have some tech on the stream. I was about to do something impressive, but it isn't working. Okay, anyway, moving on. That's embarrassing. Love the setup. Thank you very much, mate. Nice one. Full Fonders Gaming. He'd 100% run Denethor day 1 into White Council Saruman day 2. Interesting. Also, 7 games in 2 days. Crazy. Yeah, it's going to be a very long weekend of streaming, but hey, we're here for it. We're here for it with the chat. 38 viewers in the chat right now. Let's go for a Saturday morning. Hyped to have you guys with me. Morning Battle Camper. Shout out Alex Temple. Let's go. Morning is the only game that matters with the Imp 2C. He's never managed to get one. Agree, looks fantastic. Thank you very much, mate. Yes, if you win this scenario, you do get the Imp that is currently sat on Guahe's back right there. 3D printed Imps, I believe, courtesy of Forge Master Miniatures. Fat Hobbit Gaming, good morning, Liam. Good morning, guys. Nice to see the background noise isn't too overwhelming. Yeah, it's something, we were having some issues a little bit earlier with it, sort of cutting in and out. But I think you guys can hear consistent background noise now, which is something I'll probably check on. But it's just like a little bit of ambience, and I think we still sound fine. So I think that's good. Okay, let's go over to the players for a moment.
Check all the scoring conditions.
yeah.
I mean, the Imp might burn out all of Guahe's might, and that's going to be
It might do, but I don't think that's going to matter. Due to the maneuverability issue. and the fact that it'd be nice if your whole army, apart from Venom, wasn't fearless, because then I could potentially sentinel someone, but I don't have that option. I suppose Daewine's not, but... This guy's listening to his own voice. Oh.
Okay, I believe we have Pete at the moment kind of checking some VPs, I believe.
Alright, well. Fuck it. I'm going to sit still, Pip.
Right, so someone shoot me in the face?
Yeah.
Why not?
I've got no other play here, so...
Yeah.
Right. Where should we shoot first? So... Oh. We'll start with... These 6 on the end. A guy here in the way for the royal guard.
Yep.
That is 4 hits. In the way. 4 go
All
through.
go through.
No 6s.
6s by lots, right?
Okay. 5 with the same shot. 4 hits. In the way. So, up and down. We'll do up first.
Yep.
No, down. Wrong way around.
So the only dismounts I hadn't got out as well.
So cheeky wound there from James on the horse. He did have a number go through to Gua here there, but no dice. So I wonder if the in the way was on this guy. So maybe now that's cleared up a bit more of the in the way. Maybe some of these guys here wouldn't have an in the way.
Nope. Swapped there. Not done Tariel there.
Tariel's got a bow as well.
Sorry?
Tariel's got a bow as well.
Yeah. Eight. So we got 8 that have gambling in the way.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Right, 6 hits
Nice.
in the way. So 3 and 3.
Yep.
So up and downs. So I'll reroll that 'cause on terrain.
Yep.
So 2 down. On terrain. Nope. And up. Nope.
Yeah, I'll do the same if that's what you want to do for.
Go here. A wound?
Oh, a wound. I will take it.
You'll take it. That is leader.
It's leader. I keep forgetting because it is leader. I will fate it. Sorry, it's because I was thinking tomorrow. Thank you. Pass this first.
Nice. I then have 4 with both in the way.
Alright, so hard with these early starts.
3 hits. First in the way. Up, down. Oh. Goes up.
Up.
Nope. In the way for gambling. Both go through. No wound. And then we just have Legolas and Tariel.
Yep.
Ariel's a clear shot of right here. No. And Legolas. Again. Clear. Take 3 shots. 3 hits. Nothing. Right. Priority.
Yeah. I don't know how to redo that. I just realized you shouldn't have been taking in the ways.
That's a great point.
Sorry, I literally only just thought about
Don't
it.
worry.
If you're
Don't worry.
remember next,
don't
yeah,
worry.
it was that last set of shots. I was just like,
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
Now, I missed what Pete said just then about in the ways. I missed that part. I couldn't hear exactly what he said there. There's no in the ways for flying monsters. Of course, yes, with the FAQ. Okay. That is because the FAQ, right? Yes, Throne Rider. I'm not sure if he did a Throne Rider. I'm not going to be interfering with the game. Obviously, it's sort of like I'm not here. So, but I'm not sure if one was rolled. Sounds great. Yeah, good. Nice one. Thank you, guys. So, an interesting turn of shooting there. So we dismounted. I think that was just a Royal Guard he put in front of Guar here. So dismounted a Royal Guard and let me turn this down. And got a wound on Guar here that he fated first time. So I guess now so he's in charge range, most likely. I think maybe not with all of his cav, but with a fair amount of them. Maybe obviously not Theoden, but maybe these guys at the front there. And then Guar here, is he gonna maybe try heroic combat off of something, slingshot off the board? There are options here for Pete. But obviously depending on who got prio. Pete is rolling dice, so it looks like maybe he had prio. And there is a resource being spent on something here. Yeah, early morning games. Yeah, this is first game. It's a long weekend. Okay, let's switch over to the boys for a moment. Okay, so I'll come back here as models are shuffled. But yes, no, the transfix on the imp is something, yeah, that they will have to remember to roll. I believe it is after the first turn. If you do this again, a dice cam would be great. Yes, Kota, it's a very good suggestion. The issue is that lots of players don't like to roll in dice trays. That is the thing. I think they may have actually already rolled the transfix, sorry. Pete did roll a dice and he rolled a 1. Unless that was for something else. I think it might have been something else. Yeah, a dice cam would be good. It's more... I guess we can offer to players, you know, it would be helpful if you could roll in this tray, but obviously if they say no, then we're back to square one. So it's an idea. I also wanted to do sort of might, will, and fate trackers of some description as well, but it's something to keep on top of during the stream, which is quite hard for me to do while also sort of running it. So yeah, but obviously it's just the first time. I'm sure improvements will be made. Spent might to avoid the transfix. Maybe that was something that happened again. This is where something like might, will, and fate would be really good. Sorry, trackers would be good, but it's just a way to keep on top of that is tough. Good morning from Curtis Hodgson. Hello, lovely to see you here. Who are the armies and the players? We have James Goebel and Pete Harvey. So we have a Gollum's Gamers and 7th City face-off, round 1. I saw this matchup and I just could not let it slip by. So I just had to get it on the stream. Very first thing. Connor Young, morning from Southampton. Good morning. Very professional setup. Expect nothing less. Expect nothing less from the Lemon channel. Let's go. Shout out Connor. Thank you very much, my guy. Yeah, there has been a lot of build up, a lot of prep has gone in for the stream, but so far so good. Things are going well. So thank you to everyone joining me on this Saturday morning. John Partridge, production quality is great. I was smashing it. Thanks very much, mate. Any heroic shout out to the boys. Have we got John on multiple accounts? What's going on right here? I'm sure that is Denby though, most likely, as he is the supreme leader. Gosh, those two very handsome players there. Well, that was another reason why I thought I'd get them on first thing. You know, get the eye candy on the stream for the viewers at home. Again, did he fly to the forest? Apologies, I missed that. But no, they're not playing this as an actual forest. It's just open ground here, I believe. Just in the on the bases. That is a good point. I think I will actually ask the players whether they're playing that as woodland, because that would be a very good thing to know. But actually, no, I think I'll leave them to it. I don't want to interrupt their game, but I would assume that is not forest. I would say they're just playing it as open ground on the bases. They are actual bird nests, so if anyone can fly into the nests, it is Guar here. But we do have Pete now making a move around the side, so he's shuffling over. I assume James sat still here. I assume he sat still this turn and wants to try and shoot. So if he pings off some of these Royal Guard this turn, not having moved, that's obviously going to be really, really good. Who do we have here? Sorry. Rowlett, I think you've set up really well and doing great for first time. Thank you very much, mate. Supreme Leader reporting in. Shout out to the Denby God. 6 God. Only suggestion would be is different cameras pointed at different angles on the table, so you can switch around depending on where the models are being played. Yeah, so this sort of side view here is on a tripod close to the table. That is sort of the one I can move around as, you know, the game goes on, but that's something I have to kind of get up and do. You're meant to be working on a secret project, John. Get back to it. Well, he will have you at John, but maybe you're into that. Hey, maybe he was into that. Looks like it was a might spent on a march. Perhaps that's what happened. James Gobe is about to shoot, so let's hand over to James.
I think I can't shoot through my own models when shooting at Guai here. So I'm not taking in the way.
Because there's no in the ways other than the terrain.
Yeah.
So it will be.
And if he was in combat, that's the only other one.
Yeah.
Well, so everyone would be in. So who's? So
Basically, everyone here will have it in the way.
Yep.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8. All moved half. Oh, Guai here.
And the rock's not in the way.
Yeah, rock's in the way.
Okay.
So 4 pluses. So 3 go through. And 6 by 4s. There's a 6.
There's a 3.
No. Then.
Not sure why I didn't just put him right here.
And 8 without an in the way. 3 hits. No 6. And Tariel and Legolas. Singular hit. No, we don't need something like that. 6. And that's a wound.
Because you didn't have to go through the rock for that one, right?
No.
So he spent 1 before. Next fate.
Pass again. Cool. Another priority?
Yep.
6 is yours. It's my worst scenario and his best, so.
Yeah. Anything from you?
No, mate.
I need this sort of behaviour round 4, not round 1. One of you
Will needs to leave early. So
Oh,
he's yes, yes. Oh, this is a big one.
Ooh. Don't do it.
Right. Just grab my sticks, it'll be a bit easier.
I think you're going to be all well in. Yeah.
Is he short or in?
No, you can definitely get to that Red Ranger if that's what you're after.
Yeah, I mean, you're. Where are your heroes? There and there. So. No, I'm not going to do that.
Feed me the combat. Please.
Yeah,
Feed me the combat.
Remember just in time. Get basically to that wall. So.
Okay, so we return here now. So stream, what do we have going on here? Any heroics is this sees the imp? Yes, might be over relatively soon now. If I'm honest, guys, I saw Gollum's Gamers v 7th City round 1 and I jumped at the opportunity to get this, but as James said a moment ago, this is Pete's strongest scenario and James's weakest one, most likely. So this is likely maybe over relatively soon. We'll see what Pete does here. He has had priority every turn so far. James has plucked 2 runes off Guar here, but he's passed both fate, so he's on 3 runes, 1 fate still at the moment here, and so Guar has charged in, and this is about to be a combat round. I don't know if you can run off from heroic combat. I think you can off the board edge. Obviously James doesn't have enough things there to really stop him. Banjo and Chain, appreciate the fab effort. Thank you very much. Man to Go Gaming, keen for this. Nice to see you guys back this morning or this evening for you guys, I'm sure. Can you give GoBall a little pat on the head on when it's convenient? Say less, Denby. I'll sort you out on that. Rowlett, really professional, not talking to them or bringing up past turn rule mistakes. It was something that I spoke to the TOs about. I think they maybe did want me to sort of do that potentially at a couple times, but I'm not too sure. I think I'll steer clear unless it's something that I'm sort of told. Tapes and distance look really funky on camera. Yeah, a little bit. This camera here on the side is at the side of the table, so that's a little bit interesting. Morning to Matt King. Shout out to Matt King in the chat. Hello, good morning. Talking about the past, preventing mistakes in the future. Usanve, Middle Earth in Mercia. Great setup. Got stuff to get on with today, but good luck with the rest of the stream. Thank you very much, my guy. Thank you for tuning in, stopping by. Glenn, it was a guess as a might point was spent at the start of the previous turn. It was either a march or resist. The transfix on it. Yeah, I think it might have been a march because someone said he moved 15 inches, I think. Yeah, around the side of the bird's nest here. It is annoying that my tech isn't working because I should be able to draw on the stream. This was something I did work on, but obviously now the technology is failing me in the moment. So we've got 50 people in here on a Saturday morning. Good morning to Green Tree. The table looks great. Yeah, we do have some fantastic boards. We're going to be switching the board around as well at lunchtime today and tomorrow. So we should have, in theory, 4 different boards on over the weekend. So you see some of the great terrain here at Lord of the Imps in Lincoln. This is a 7-game event for anyone just joining us now. There's more people joining in as we progress through the morning. 7-game event. We're currently playing Seize the Imp, which is a customised version of Seize the Prize. We have James's Mirkwood Rangers, our very own James Goebel, going up against Pete Harvey of the 7th City Crusaders. So a clash of the titans for game 1 here this morning. But we have James sort of moving his models over at the moment. He just tried to Sentinel Derwine, I believe, who's not in combat, but that didn't go off. So he's moving everything over, but again, we have Goa here, there with the Imp. And it looks like it's going to be a heroic combat. He's got the banner in range there with Gambling as well. Any heroics? Think that's Jack Darlington's bird nests. Yes, I believe they are. Yes, he was here. He's done there are some lovely tables he's been working on that I was having a look at. A very nice Doggle one, which you probably won't get on the stream just because it's very dark. Obviously, the mat is black. All of the terrain is black in itself. So there's not much of a contrast. We do have a TO announcement here, though. Luke Hilda. Okay, so they were trying to make a ruling about the Imp when the Imp escapes, and then apparently the FAQ says differently. Luke Hilda coming in there, clutch. Love to see that. I see. So it's just if the Imp escapes, you just pick it back up like a light object. You don't have to dig it back up. That is how it's worked in all previous years. I don't know if the FAQ maybe slightly contradicts that, because yes, there are FAQs for the event, just the event. So, okay, so we are shooting. So we're going to hand over to James here.
1 hit. No. And the last 3. 2 hits. First one. No. No. Then Legolas. 2 plus Gwai here.
Yep.
Yeah. 2 might.
Yep.
And a wound.
Yep. 16 might. Fate.
Yep. Oh, all 3.
Right. Yeah. It feels gross, but I will call the combat with Gua here. Daowan gets 1 for free because Theoden's in combat. Yeah. So I guess I'll just do Daowan's first because
so we gotta do something.
Yeah.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks.
Cool. Have you got 4 in there anyway, so the combats are irrelevant. So.
Yeah.
That's the
6 as well.
TIE fight, right?
Yep.
But you have
Elven Blade.
Elven Blade. It was my.
You're probably...
I'm evil because I'm being a scumbag.
Sure.
Yeah. So you get it.
Cool.
Shopping down.
So, this twice, rerolling 1s.
Yeah.
1 wound. 1 wound.
I will just take the wound.
Yeah.
I assume it was all up.
Yeah.
Gua here then?
Yep. Oh, shield.
Yes. Yeah.
6.
That's the 6.
You get the 6.
This. Yeah, you're only D3 anyway. So
I'm only
you want
D3, makes no
so,
difference. Just take the extra dice.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
1 kill. Yep. Well played, bit.
yeah, sorry, that was. I feel. So...
I was hoping to get the leader wound at least.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You passed all 3 fate. I was like, oh. Yeah.
So, boys, we come back over. Oh dear. Sorry to the stream. The game is over. Does anyone have any questions for the boys in the chat? I will get them over here. I'll give you guys a moment if you have any questions for the guys, but we will get them over to have a brief little recap of the game there. But yeah, very tough matchup for James. With an hour left on the timer, I think I am going to have a look at. We can have a look at another game, hopefully. In-depth analysis coming. Yeah, we'll see how much there is to break down on this one. But still, it gives me a chance to test the setup here. So I will leave you guys for just a moment, and we'll be back in a sec. Right, can I get you guys for just one moment? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I kind of went, Gollum's Gamers v Center City, this is going to be very lemon. And I'm not sure. You probably should have looked at the match. I was a bit rushed, I'm sorry. Yeah, I do feel bad. Okay, so let's get you guys here, and let's turn you guys on. Do you mind standing, James? Sorry, only because you are, sorry, you're right in front of that. Okay, so let's put you guys here. Yeah, sorry. Are they very bright? Okay, I'll have a look. Okay, so let's turn. Okay, so here we are with the players after that game of Seize the Prize. So the score was 10-0 in the end. 7-0. Yeah. So what was the thoughts going into that game? Do you want to kick us off, James, as the Gollum's gamer?
He's got Guai here. I hope he doesn't pick it up. Oh no, he picked it up.
Okay.
To be fair, he rolled a 1 on the first Imp check, so he had to spend 2 might.
That was what, right.
I then basically had to hope that happened again.
Sure. Yeah. So then you marched round, was that what you did?
It was march up to the prize, march round to
and
the
then you
left,
marched round.
And then it was then charged in turn 3, combat.
Combat off.
Yeah.
So
I did get the 6 though, and with no might you did.
I did have gambling just in case.
That is true.
Just in case.
That's what I was really hoping for.
And obviously, you did get 3 wounds through a couple in the ways as well, but passing all 3 fate on a 4 up
without needing might.
Without needing might, and obviously at that point, so you'd spend 2 might to change the imp roll, so you had 1 might.
I had 1, and I spent that on the combat.
And you spend that, so really like leader wound, but even.
So if you had won that combat. And then I would have to do the imp roll with no might, and there's a chance.
Yeah. So we do have a question in the chat for James here. Do you think the Mirkwood Rangers Ledger Legion is competitive? Maybe not based on that matchup, but what are your thoughts on Mirkwood Rangers, James? You've used it a fair amount.
It has way more to it than people think. It's not just shooting. It actually does way more damage in combat than it does in shooting.
Yes, the elves.
Extra attacks, being able to shield it everywhere. And rerolling 1s is actually really, really good.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So you've done well. What is the best you've done? Was that into the West?
Yeah, I went 5-1-1, I think.
5-1-1. Yeah. So hopefully that answers your question in the chat.
It feels like a good points level for it.
Yeah.
Just not at Seize against an Eagle.
No, exactly.
You used it at War as well, didn't you?
War, that was good and evil. I won all 3 of my good games.
It's good and evil, that is. Yeah. Okay, more questions in the chat. chat. Question for James. What was the game plan to try and win? So what could you do to try and win the scenario from
Genuinely,
Leon?
It was all in Pete's hands.
Yeah, how you rolled and really saw
Because he can easily screen off the objective straight away, which is exactly what
with
he did, which is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And then has the chance to pick up with Guy here. Basically, I just have to hope I can kill Guy here with shooting.
How would you say your shooting luck was there?
Well,
was it?
we did play it wrong to start with because we're idiots.
We said someone actually noticed that in the chat with the monster in the waves. Yeah, after the first turn of shooting.
Yeah.
So,
which is the main turn of shooting.
the main thing where you hadn't moved.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
That was kind of the only hope.
Yeah.
Because I'm never going to be able. Because Pete has an all fearless army basically as well, so I can't even sentinel anything to then potentially combat through and get closer. To
to them,
the
and then
disparity.
and then if you were to move off, then you're sort of right there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So okay, and then Pete, sort of with your list, what's the thought as you head into the next scenarios with Gua here? What have you got up next? You have Domination, which some people are saying is a weaker scenario for this sort of list with Gua here.
Definitely. I mean, my main objective was
to get the imp, and he's done it game one.
Second, I was just saying, it's the second year in a row that I built a list 4Cs. And I didn't get it.
And you didn't get it, so you got it.
I did some practice games with this.
Yeah.
I think Storm is its weakest one because it's got to like run in. It's got to like kind of if it's against shooting, it's got to run in and push.
Yeah.
So like Domination going as a little bluff.
Is it maybe not that bad? Clear up.
But it is the first game and the last game are the ones that it's
the ones that it's really, really strong in. And Leon's asking, was there a Sentinel? There were 2, wasn't there?
2.
And don't you go up to 4?
Tomorrow,
4 Sentinels tomorrow, Leon. So
I'm really glad I didn't bring my Goblin Town.
That's good.
That's what I was hoping when I saw Pete. I was like, oh, come on, Goblin Town.
That is going to be mega boost.
First ever tournament bringing a good army.
And
First time I
then
play you as well.
we have the final question in from Stephen Denby of Any Heroics. Ask James where he gets his hair done.
Stephen Denby, I go to your mother's house.
W's in the chat. Okay, love to see it. Thank you very much, boys. I will take back your mics in a moment. Thank you very much. Cool. Okay, so I will leave your stream for just one moment, and I will be back in a sec.
I didn't like a practice game at all. This game's fun when it's only like we were bouncing back and forth. See how it goes. I didn't even break 100 goals. When like, if you end up being so great, that's like 10 captains because you can't, because 100 is the max model and you can't get up. And Dragon was my original. I was playing around with another Dragon. With one with maybe half. So you can grow from up and water. I thought we lost lots of time in life. Not because like there are definitely quite a few. We did a practice with Dragon against one hard. Dragon did leg, we got my total massacre.
I might go for like a match or something.
I'm sort of trying to rig this last.
When they said breakfast till? They said breakfast till
11. Yeah, 11. Oh, right, let's get back on. Okay, so we return, ladies and gents. Yeah, we lost some viewers there. I do apologise, folks. I have tried to jerry-rig something up here, as we do have an hour left on the round. So we are now joined by Jamie and Suraj on the next table. It was the closest table next, but they have very kindly agreed to let us stream their game. So big shout out to those guys here. They are also playing Seize the Imp, obviously, and the cameras are sort of looking good. Okay, right, we're here. So let's catch up on the chat. Sorry, Matt King, yes, I did see your question about who's being dropped from the Gollum's Gamers, but obviously it wasn't really relevant to the interview with the players, so there's some good rage bait there coming in from Matt King to start off the day, but no one's being dropped. Who else is who's here? Would they do anything different? Sorry that I missed your guys' questions there. If you can get the drawing on the screen. Yeah, I did have that set up, but it's not working. I will definitely, let me write that down. Drawing on stream. Let me check that out. I'll recap you guys what's going on in their game in just a moment. Was there a Sentinel in James's army? Yeah, there was. James being done dirty in the first round. Yeah. Tough loss there for the Gollum's Gamers to start off the day, but we are back here now with another game. So I'm going to try and get their lists. Let me see. Here we go. So we have Suraj, who is using a Mordor list. Gorbag is his leader. He doesn't have his list on Longshanks there. Let's see if Jamie has his list. Jamie. Here we go. Angmar, does he have his list? He does. Okay, so let's take a little look at a list here. So we will go to this. Okay, so this is one of the lists we're seeing on the stream now. I say Angmar list, led by the Witch King on Fellbeast, Armoured Fellbeast, with 8 will. So 3, 18, 3 there, so full fully kitted out Witch King, 22 models. He's got 3 Wild Riders there, 3 Wild Rogs, and he has Berda leading 3 Denmark Spectres and a bunch of Orcs. So 22 models, fairly low for Angmar. He does have the Witch King on Felbeast though, and Berda, so they're 2 pretty expensive heroes. And then we have Siraj there, and I can share Siraj's list, which I'll do in just a moment. And here are the players here at the table. Another board here. Saturday morning, so got to test the rumour mill. Yes, sir. Love to see that from you, Matt. Right, so let's go over here. I'll hand you guys over to the players for just one moment while I get up Siraj's list.
So I don't think you'll get the troll.
Nope, not quite.
But I would say you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 guys.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep, absolutely. So it takes 4 strength, 3 hits to begin with. He hits each one of them.
Yes.
Yeah. A 5? No.
Nope. And he'll take a
strength
6 as well, right?
Nope.
That's not enough.
Still alive?
That guy is alive.
He's still alive.
I don't know where he'll end up because.
Well, we'll see if we kill any of these first before we. So
Sure.
strength 3 on the first guy.
So looking for 6. Nope. Looking
strength 3 on
for
the captain. Absolutely not.
He's the defense 7, but yeah. Looking for 6.
Nope.
Nope.
And the last one. Last
He will
guy's
be dead.
But that's where he ends up. So they're all knocked prone.
Indeed, they are.
I was hoping I'd get a few more kills than that, but
I mean, you've
prone's
got.
good. Prone's good.
I've got some markers. You alright, Harry?
Yeah, good.
Oh, fab.
Do you have a? Is it a boy, a girl?
Yeah,
a
yeah.
name?
Yeah, he's called Archie.
Oh, fab.
Archie Elijah.
Congratulations.
That's perfect.
Oh, sorry, I'm interrupting your stream.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
Have you got...
Just started.
I don't know if the banner will. Okay, they're good enough.
Fab. If he's not prone, does he drop the imp? Don't believe he does, but
It's just a light object, so I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, we can ask Harry in a second, but
Yes.
priority.
Priority, yes. And use the one you give for
4?
4 as well.
Finally
Close
to you.
me. Yay! Any heroics?